are you guys? I can't believe I'm going live from America. It's been 2 weeks since I've been back from Pakistan, and the time just flew. Like, I can't believe I'm back. I had a great time, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but yes, I met Ursula Big. So I had this event. It was a meet and greet in Islamabad, Pakistan, and you know, I was putting out advertisements, hoping as many of you can make it because it was my first time in Pakistan, and I just wanted to show the love. Yeah, so I was there and I met our moderator, Ursula, and I was very happy to meet her. I still come back home and I'm driving and I'm like, oh my god, I met our moderator. How cool, right? Because she's been such a big support. So definitely 2 thumbs up and a shout out for Ursula. Ursula, thank you so much for coming. She drove 22 hours with her kids just to come to the event. So, I mean, that's a lot of props and a lot of support. So I really enjoyed it. On top of that, she gave me these. Aren't they so cute? Have a look. So this is the Heng Fang liquid glitter eyeshadow, and Ursula asked me to make a review of these because she's like, you know, you get a lot of American products, but how do you feel about some products that are, you know, outside of America, outside of the US? And I was like, you know, it's actually very good because sometimes you guys are talking about things that you bought over the country and I'm completely unaware of them, so I can't really give you my 2 cents on them. But hey Ursula, hi! Girl, I've been using your product for a week and I have to say I absolutely love them. There is definitely a lot of good pros about this, and there's some cons, but you know, that's what the review is for. So let's get started. So look at how they have it on the box here. They show you all the different color it comes in. It comes in 6 different colors. What I love about this is that it's very easy to pack and go. First of all, they made it so easy. You don't really have to throw it inside a case. It's pretty thin and it's easy to put in a cosmetic bag. So the colors we have here is a silverish tone. We have a pinkish like rose gold. We have a completely gold tone, a greenish, which works out perfect for Christmas holiday. We have a little bit more towards the bronzy, and then definitely a little bit more of darker brown here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys the swatches, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I've been using them. So being a makeup artist, sometimes you just don't use the product for what it's made for. You use it for other things as well. And I found a lot of joy in using this for many reasons, as we'll go through. So let me just take them all out right here. I just love these. It's made my life so much easier. If you didn't get it yet, you guys really need to buy this stuff. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna just show you on my arm. I'm gonna show you the swatches. So it also depends. When we open them, it looks like this. They might have extra color on it because, like I said, I've been using it as a variety. See, it kind of looks like it's purple, which it does. It has a hue in the silver, but it comes out really nice. I'm gonna do it right here so you guys can follow along. So look at this one. So what I like about this is that you can definitely see the shine. What I think could be better is that once it flattens out, there's less of the silver and the purple hue, but more of the glitter. Do you see that? All right, so that was the silver one. Let me move that over. Let's go to the pink one. Okay, so here's the pink one. I love the smooth texture. Look at that. The more you put on, the more you will get the color of what's inside the bottle. The less you put on, you'll see more of the glitter, but you won't see the actual base color. This one is the gold one. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just love it. Ursula, I freaking love you, girl. This was so much fun to use. Okay, let me show you this one. This is the green one. And then we're gonna get to the more gold. This I think is perfect for like Pakistani clothing, desi clothes. Like, it just goes with everything. It goes with the work on our clothes. Look at that. It's amazing. And then this is a more dark bronze one. This is the one actually Believe it or not, I used most because I didn't want to be gold all day long. This is more darker, more of a bronzy color. It's really nice for the winter. Okay, so here are the swatches. Take a close look. So if you see, if I put it on with thicker viscosity, you see more of the shadow. But if I put it on with less viscosity, like this silverish one, then you see more glitter and less of the base. It's really very, very nice. I am totally in love with this. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe these off because I don't want it to get on my new kurti. So now if you look as I wipe it off, most of it came off except the green one. I'm not sure what the difference is with that one. Might have been the extra color that they added, but it's really easy to wipe off, which also means that if you don't wear a primer underneath, it will also come off really quick. So make sure you wear a primer, okay? So this is how we're gonna use it. I'm gonna show you a couple of different ways. So what we can do is we can put it either straight on the eye, or you can use a shadow and then put it above the shadow. Exactly. Okay. I'm sure all of you are familiar with this palette here, the Rose Gold palette by Huda Beauty. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, actually before I use the shadow, I want you guys to see what the color looks like on the lid. So let's try I want you to be able to see the color properly. So why don't we go ahead and try the gold one? This one is a little bit darker, so we'll try the gold. We'll try this one here. So this I'm gonna put on just completely over I have an eyeshadow base on. So I'm just gonna put this on the eyeshadow base, just so you can see what it looks like without having added any color underneath. This is what I did when I took my kids out for Christmas. So I was doing their makeup and I don't really want to put shadow on them. Okay, so I put it on my kids, like I put it on my 4-year-old. Usually I don't put any makeup on them. But it was so nice because they closed their eyes and I just rubbed it, and then I took my finger and I just kind of mushed it around and like spread it, and it was really pretty. You could only see the glitter, you couldn't see the color behind it, which is what I'm about to show you. So it depends on how much you put on. So I'll just go like this, like in the middle, like make a line here, like this. And then you can use your finger or you can use a brush. Let me grab a brush. Right? And then I just like kind of like spread it a little bit, like that. And I try to leave it on my lid and not go above to my crease. Because when the glitter gets in your crease, then sometimes it gets like up here and all the way down. So just try to like right over there, right there. And by all means, I mean, like you can literally mix and match the colors if you want it to like pop out and be like 3-dimensional. Then you don't just have to use one color. But so if you take a look here, it's really pretty. I mean, it's really hard to see like in an iPhone camera, which is obviously what I'm using. Even though it's the iPhone X, you'd expect better quality, but it is. But still, it's very pretty. I would put this in the category of like being very subtle. But now look, if you look over here, you can definitely see that there's definitely more dimension going on here as opposed to here. It's like more flat looking. So I do like that. Why don't we just do another layer and see how that helps? So we're gonna do another layer. I like to dip in again to get more color. But I just love this because sometimes like I don't always feel like wearing a shadow and you just want to go with a wing and a flat color. But what happens is that, you know, like sometimes you need a little bit more, but you don't really want to put on like eyeshadows and colors. So this has been like my new addiction. It's been my new go-to, and I am so enjoying these. Like literally, like when I go to Pakistan, I'm gonna get another pack for sure. Okay, so we're gonna do another layer. Okay, see right there? And then I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna mix it again. So this time I'm gonna pat. As opposed to like spreading like wish wash, I'm going to just pat it. Because patting makes it a little bit more stronger. See, look at that. And now you can see a lot more. And as you're doubling up the layers, you can see that the base is starting to show more, because that's what I was showing you guys on my wrist, that the more you put on, then the color comes out. Okay, so yeah, so there is that. But another trick I would like to show you is you guys use like oils on your face, just like before you go to bed or like in the morning. So I have this little bit of oil left from Lancome. Okay, so another thing we can do is if I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand here. So if you take a look here, I'm just gonna spread the oil like right there. Okay, now I'm gonna use the same gold and put it where I put the oil, right there. And then I'm gonna spread it. Okay, it's hard to see from the camera, but if you get closer, you can see what the oil did to this is that it actually made it a little bit more of, instead of a liquid shadow, it made it into more of like a oily liquid with shimmer in it. And I feel like it's a little bit more shiny, you see? It's more potent than the one if you put it straight without any liquid. So if you have an oil, I would definitely use it over your base. I would put the base, I would put a little bit of oil on your hand, and then you can even grab it with your finger and try to put it on your lid, or you could just do it straight onto your lid. But I thought that was really great. So that's one of the ways I have been using all the colors. That's actually, for lack of a better word, that's my lazy way. Just put it on, you know, take your shadow with your brush and just put it on and go. So I was saying that I've been using this for a week. So what I've been doing is using it in a lot of different ways, because, you know, it's like for those of you that are a chef and like to cook, you're always like throwing something extra in and, you know, making it a little bit more spicy and stuff. So let's do this. Since I'm wearing the gold already, let's put in a little bit of the pink. Okay, let's put in a little bit of the pink. I just feel like the more you mix, the more funky it gets. Because sometimes you don't want to just be all gold all the time, especially with the Desi girls. We're always just doing like golds on our lid, and I really like different colors. So it's really hard to see from there, but what this did was this made the gold into like a rose gold, because I intertwined both of these together. I mixed them together. So if you take a look, it's these two colors on this lid here. It's hard to see the pink with this light, but you can see it here. Yeah, it looks really nice. So that's one way to wear it. Now I'm gonna be walking around with like two different eyes. So let me show you the other way. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a metallic base glitter here, shadow, and then I'm gonna add more glitter from these liquid shadows here by Heng Fang. All right, so from my rose gold palette, I am going to do, let me do this rose gold one here. Okay, so that one is called Angelic. We're gonna use Angelic right here. See? You can see it's a lot stronger. Okay? And then I'm just gonna press. Look at how much more potent it looks now. Oh my god, I just love it. Okay, take a look at this. Oh my god, it looks great. I just love it. Okay, so on top of this, let's put on another color. So because this is already towards the rose gold side, we can continue with the pink, or we can do the gold, because the other colors will look kind of muted. So I'm gonna go with this one. It seems a little bit more popping. And because I already have a shadow, when I put this on, I'm gonna try to pat it instead of swishing back and forth. So I'm gonna just place it like this. And then I'm gonna take the same brush I used earlier. Like, you can already see it. This is great if you're going to weddings. And just pat. And remember to be gentle, right? But it's cool. Like, if you're gonna wear it this way, you can definitely rush. If you're gonna wear it this way, then I would say just give it a little bit more time. But take a look at this. So can you guys see the difference? This one here is without a base underneath. And this one here is with the rose gold palette with the Angelic base underneath. So for those of you that missed it, I put this on my lid here, and then I added the gold here. I also wet the shadow a little bit. And on this side, I just put a mix of the darker gold one with the pink here. I like both looks. I wouldn't say that I prefer one over the other, because for everyday going out, I feel like this one is a little too much, right? So this is more like party type. And for this one here, I think this would be a little bit more subtle. Being that I use 3 layers, I would probably just use like 1 layer, which I normally do. I'll just do a wing and I'll do 1 layer. A base that I love putting on underneath is by MAC. For those of you that know me well by now, you know that this is my dye 2 color. It's almost done. I have to refill this one. This is Dazzleite by MAC. If they ever discontinue this color, I will be the first one to petition and like bring it back. It's like an amazing color. It just goes with everything. I mean, I'm talking about like no thinking, you know, just put it on and go. So what I would probably do is I would put that Dazzleite on, and then I would put on any one of these glitters and just out the door. So those are some of the various ways that I've been using them. Another way I like to use it, believe it or not, is because I like being on the funky side. So let me show you this one here. So this is one of my favorite ones right here, the silver one. And believe it or not, I have a lipstick by MAC. I don't know if I'll be able to find it right now, but I have a lipstick by MAC called Gel. And it's basically like a goldish color that you can either wear alone. It's a really nice color to add on to your lip. It's just a little gold frost. But I found that being that I have a lot of personality, it wasn't enough for me. I will use it like in desperate need when I don't have anything else. But I was looking for something with a lot more pop, and I've been looking for one for a very long time. So believe it or not, these liquid eyeshadows work out just so good for dimension on your lips as well. So this one here is a silver hue one. You can use any color, but I would kind of stick with like either the pink light gold or the light silver. And I already have my lipstick on. This one is the Racy by Lancome. I just love this color. Love it so much. Let me do another layer. Where is my lipstick? I'm not gonna find my lipstick. Guys, do you know how many things I have here? I think I have in total about like 500 lipsticks. So it's really hard for me to find my color. But here it is. This is Racy by Lancome, and I love it. I love this color. Look at that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the glitter and I'm just gonna put it on my lips here, like towards the middle right there. It's gonna be strong. See? I'm gonna add it to the top. And I'm not gonna walk out like this because it looks like it's way too much right now. But see, it gives you so much more of a pop. Like, I feel like I'm so ready to party. So this looks really, really good, right? Yeah, so this is what I would do. But to tone it down a little bit, depends on where you're going. Like, if you're going to a wedding, like, by all means, go all sparkly. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a gloss. This one is also by Lancome, and the color is Lily and Lame, but it doesn't matter which one ever you like. And I'm just gonna tone it down. And here's the reason why. So the thing is, so first I was wearing oh, I don't know why I have tape on this one. Anyway, first I was wearing a matte. Okay, I was wearing a matte color on my lip, which I really love. Lately I really like the matte, so for like a normal day. On top of the matte, again, I wore the Heng Fang, the silver liquid eyeshadow, and it gave a really sparkling look. But the thing is, the other reason why I added the lip gloss is not just because I wanted to tone it down, but if you look now, I have 3 layers on my lip, which means 1, it's gonna last a lot longer, and number 2 is that you can't just leave this one on because it's gonna dry. So if I didn't put on the lip gloss, it would have been like very sticky, you know, and kind of drying out. It really gets extremely dry, and you know, the older you get, you really don't want dry lips. So toning it down with the lip gloss really does the job. See, take a look. And now it kind of like goes together with your shadow, so it looks good. I wore some highlighter right here as well. This is by my favorite highlighter palette too. This is Anastasia by Aurora. So that's that. And of course there's another way to wear these shadows, because as a makeup artist you can always find a million reasons to wear this stuff. So the next one, it kind of depends on your skin tone. So if you have pores, like see I have pores, the more highlighter you wear, they kind of stand out. So I try not to put on too much, but definitely enough to still enjoy and have fun. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna take the gold one. All right, you can take this gold one. And this is what you're gonna do. Just put a little bit like right there above your brush. Sorry, your blush. Right there. Just once again. And you can go as deep as you want. And then I'm gonna take my foundation brush, or even an eyeshadow brush actually. Like a nice poofy one like this. Yeah, I blow dry my hair every day. I used to do all these hair tutorials with you guys with my curling iron and everything. But so the story is that when I started wearing the hijab, I was my hair was very flat underneath, and I was so worried that I would get like flat hair from the hijab. So I didn't want that. So I started blow drying my hair every day underneath the hijab. Like every single day my hair looked like this under the hijab. Not a single day passed where I didn't do it. And then when I decided that, you know, it wasn't the right time for me and I need to move into it slowly, I just kept up with blow drying my hair because I was like, I don't want to use all these hot tools on my hair. And I found out that even though they're so much fun and I've done a lot of crazy looks for like almost 20 years, I use all sorts of straight irons and curling rods. I've done all sorts of tricks with them, and maybe for like a wedding or a party I would still do it. But for everyday use, I just really love blow drying my hair. So, you know, this is just regular blow dry. I didn't even put any product in it. It was wet. I brushed it out and I started blowing it out a little bit until it wasn't so wet, and then I took my roller brush and I just blow it out. So I got so used to doing that, and I feel like if I don't do it every day, it just, I don't know, I don't have that bounce. So I just really like it. Anyway, not to go on tangent, but so if you look here, I put the highlighter on here. It's really shiny. It's more shiny than my Aurora palette. So you can see how it like stands out here, which is good. It's good if you have great looking skin. This is really awesome to put here. Like I said, because I have pores, I don't put too much highlight up there, so I probably wouldn't do that. I will just stick for myself to the shadow here and on my lip. I really enjoy that a lot. So let me put these lovely cosmetic eyeshadow glitters back in their palette here. So this is the pack, and Ursula, I absolutely adore these. I love them. They are like, when I'm in a rush, they work out, or when I want to like that extra poof, they work out. Like, it's just really, it's a great gift. And thank you so much. And I really think that you know me so well to know that, you know, nothing is ever too bling bling for me. So I really enjoyed these. If you guys can get it from Amazon, or if you guys can get it, just everybody, just you can message or tag Ursula, where did you guys get them? We love them, and she can help you out. So this was really good. I mean, and like I said, this was just on my face, but if you're doing makeup on somebody else and you really don't know what you're doing, just grab one of these. I swear to God, it's like so easy, like super easy. And if you want to do it on your kids, once again, these were really awesome. So Ursula, this will go with me everywhere I go. I'll have a hard time choosing which one I want to take with me, but this was a really good palette, and I hope you guys enjoyed the review. And I just love these. Look at the way they showed it on here, right? So like I said, so they also did like a transition color on the top. You can do that as well. For example, like right here, I can add a brown, or I can add like a purple right here, like a grayish purple. Okay, so yeah, so that was my review. Definitely post some comments and tell me what you thought of me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, it's been 2 years and you guys had a great party, so you better subscribe to my YouTube, which is Aneela K, and my Instagram is at Aneela K Makeup. For those of you that are not following, please do follow me on there. Show me your love, show me your support. And you know, I'm gonna go ahead and take some selfies, even though I have 2 different eyes here, and I'm gonna post them. And definitely let me know your thoughts. I really love joining you guys, and I really missed you guys. It's been a long time, and I had a great vacation in Islamabad, Pakistan, and Lahore. Really, I had such a good time. I met my family. It was so awesome. I just want to show you this palette right before I go. This is another palette that was given to me by Ursula, and she wants me to do a review on this. So the next review we do will be on this palette right here. So these are not the colors that I normally use, but you know, we'll check them out and we'll see. I'll do some mix and matching and figure it out for you guys, how you can play with different stuff. But because some of the stuff in America is really pricey, so that was a good point by Ursula, that we can't all get what you always get. And that's true. I can't just show you like all my Lancome lipsticks and stuff and be like, hey, these are great, and then you guys can't get your hands on it. So But by the way, if you came to my show and you won a raffle, you won a Lancome lipstick, which was really, really awesome. Those were really cool colors. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you for joining. I hope you found the tips very useful. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take some pictures. I'm gonna post it, and I will check you guys out later. Lots of love from Aneela K. Ta-ta. Mwah. Bye.